Hi there, you guys. Welcome to Craft Creations by Peggy. I am so excited to be here, and I'm hoping, yeah, there we are. Hey, so happy to see you. It has been a little while. I know I had a couple of health things that happened, and so I'm a little bit over that now. And I am very excited to be here. So with that being said, let's get started. We have, today is unboxing, and this our reveal, I guess you might say, rather than even unboxing. It's our reveal for spring. So let me go over these with you because I want you to see these beautiful, beautiful colors. The first color we have here is sea glass. Can you see this? This is absolutely the most beautiful color. It's a very light green. This is our spring edition, okay? This is the one you want to go on and you want to check this out. So again, this is called Sea Glass. And if you would like any information on what is what, or what I'm using, or what you would like to order, please say spring and your messages, and I will get those right out to you and let you know what is what, okay? And then the next one we have is Tropics. Oh man, you guys, this is absolutely, without a doubt, absolutely gorgeous. Look at that color. It is just beautiful. Can you see that? Now these are brand new. I just opened it today, just a few minutes ago. I can hardly wait to get this. And I wanted to get this out to you right away. So these colors that I'm showing you right now are colors that you can buy separately, or you can buy them all in one package, okay? So this one is called Shimmer Lapis. And oh boy, it's got a beautiful shimmer. Can you see that? Oh, this is beautiful. Hi, Brenda. Yeah, thank you. So good to see you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. This is absolutely the most beautiful blue. And can you see? I don't know. It's really going to be hard for you to see the shimmer while you are looking at it online. I hope that you order a couple of these because, boy, they are absolutely gorgeous. The next one we have is Lime Sorbet. And it really is a sorbet. It's a lighter. It doesn't blast you right out of the, you know, like neon, which I do have a neon. You probably all do too. But if you don't, you're going to want to get some of this for our spring. And then we have this beautiful, beautiful color called Taffy. And it's absolutely stunning. It's got our creamy, dreamy paste inside. Now these 6 colors are all paste, okay? These are all paste. So if there's totally a color here that you see, you guys grab it, because this is our spring color. Oh, I know, it's beautiful. This green is just, well, look at this one. This is Tropic. Look at that. It's just going to be so beautiful. And wait till I share these transfers. I can hardly wait. Okay, so now we have those off to the side. And then we do have one ink that came in for spring. And this one is Lilac. And this lilac's really going to be pretty with some of our transfers, stencils, if you will. And it's going to be beautiful. So this one is ink. I like the way they put the white on the top of the lid, because occasionally I started to get mixed up. So there's nothing better than that. So we do have some of our little bunnies. These are little bunnies that are put together, and you decorate them and then put them together. So we'll be, yeah, it's like a jade green. Yes, yes, a true jade green. It is beautiful, and it's, I think it's shimmer. I'm not sure. No, it's not shimmer. No, just the blue. The blue lapis is shimmer. So yeah, but the jade, oh, it's really pretty. So the bunny stuff here, these are 3D bunnies, and I believe You know, these are just adorable. So there's 2. And these all go within your packaging. And they are so cute. So cute. Okay. So we have little bunnies here that you can put together. I don't want to lose any of my pieces because I'm really just wanting to show y'all how this works right at the moment. But there's going to be 3 bunnies that you're going to put together on your stand here. Okay. And all the pieces are here. And so you're going to get those together and make cute little faces because we have a transfer that goes with all that. And I will show it to you. I got a little ahead of myself. You'd think I'd never done this before, right? Anyway, I'm just excited. I always love spring. That means summer's coming. Yeah. So anyway, I want to get these little pieces back in here before I lose them. So did you guys have a good Super Bowl? Did you watch the Super Bowl? Well, I'm pretty proud of our Seahawks. They did win, so that was pretty exciting. And then I have this cute little floppy bunny chubby. This has little dangles, little bunny bottom, and, you know, everything that you need to hang up your bunny. And it is really cute. There's 5 pieces. If you're interested in that little chubby, they're so cute. They stand up too. So if you'd like them to do that. And then we have, we do have the transfers for these, but look at these carrots, you guys. These carrots are awesome. And they're already cut. We have a transfer stencil here to put on these if you'd like. So you'll be able to transfer over these, or you could paint these yourself, whip out your chalk and just, yeah. Uh-oh, did you watch Bad Bunny? Bad Bunny, they said that he didn't speak English, so that might be a little rough on some people. I didn't watch the halftime. I kind of got in on the end. I was crafting. I finally got feeling better, and I've just been having a blast. And then we have some eggs. We have our decorative eggs. Oops, and I'll drop them on the floor because that's what I do best. Okay. And these you're going to decorate and paint them up. Take your texture and put them on here and make them real cute. Stripe them up. Take your transfer and have a good time. And we'll get to some of the transfers that'll go with your eggs and all of these things here. They're in my trusty pile over here. So look at these eggs. And they just go together just like that. It's as easy as that. And then they just set up right on your table or whatever you're doing. And they're so darn cute. So there's 3 in the set. Okay? So how fun. I'm real excited to get those going. They remind me of the trees that we had at Christmas, right? Yeah. Oh, yeah. I crafted. I didn't even try to get the game. But I like football, but I don't watch it like I used to. All right. So guess what? We are ready to rock and roll. There is one more thing that I want to share with you. I have the punch. And I have the colors to use with the punch. And look at those beautiful colors. The punch is right here. We do have a nice video for you. If you would like that, just comment punch and I'll send you that so that you can learn how to do this. And you can do your punch on this awesome club. And it is a... What is it here? Let me find the right one. Let me make sure I got the right one. Yeah. This is the tote. Yes, you can put it on a tote. Okay, so when you punch it through, and then the material comes up through your needle, and it gives you a little raised, cute little decoration. We have a puppy dog that came with it if you bought the bundle. It was a wiener dog. Yep, a dachshund. And so a lot of people were making their dachshunds with that. So, okay. So, what I have here, ta-da, is I have this great big, now this is This was, this is our spring launch. Yeah, this is definitely our spring 2026 complete. I got the complete collection. So I have everything in here so that if you see something that you want, you need to jump on it. Okay, look at this. Look at this. I have a window. I think I'm going to put this on a window. Isn't this so cool? Can you see that? Am I holding that up so we don't get a glare? It is so stinking cute. And I'm not sure if I have it the right direction, but I'll get it there so you can see it. So anyway, the bunny is adorable. The bunny is huge. The bunny is all right there, and it is very cute. And Chalk always does amazing on the bunnies. They always look pretty real when you get done. So this will take a pretty good surface, but I think I'm going to put it on my window. I have a window, and I'm going to put this right on it because I think it's going to look really cute. Okay, so this one is a size E. All right, and it's called, let me tell you that before we move on so you know if you're, it's Honey Bunny Candy Company. So if you're looking for Honey Bunny Candy Company, you're going to get that great, yes, I am going to put that on my window. Yes, I have a great big window, and I have found that if I don't scrape the window, if I just wash the window like normal, that my transfers last just perfect. They also, and it rains a lot here, so yeah, we really have a lot of rain. Okay, so I'm hoping to start with the A size transfers first. And look at these butterflies, you guys. Look, yeah, yes, I am, and I'm going to take one of these and put it on my car window, one of my 5x7s. So this is a 5x7. This one's called Moody Butterflies, and it is really pretty. This is going to be really nice on, you know, whatever you choose to, you know, if you were doing a couple of different things with pillows, like Brenda, you like to do pillows, so this would be just beautiful on a pillow, and just add these little butterflies to that. So this one is called the Moody Butterflies, and it's 5x7. This is a 5x7. This one's called well, this is what it says. The paws make the laws in this house. And of course that's true. I've got paws in my house. And yeah, paws make the laws. So this is just a really cute little decor you could have hanging up on the front porch. And I love this one. Forever and ever, amen. I love this. This is just super. Yes. Put Snoopy on there. Snoopy's really good on the car. And here, you guys, is Happy Easter, and I truly love it. And look at, they have a bunny. They have a bunny to go with this, okay? So look at that bunny. You put your transfer on, and then you can put your bunny with it. It is so cute. Yep. Oh, I know it. Yep. Boss will be on a pillow. I figured. As soon as I saw that, I was thinking, that's where Brenda. Yeah. And look at this bunny, though. Isn't that? There's just so many cute things, and it just makes me happy. But even if you don't use this to go with it, you can have a lot of fun with the bunny and, you know, the extra. And then, of course, we have another one that has the extra, the lamb. And this is called The Lord is My Shepherd, of course. And My Shepherd is what it's called. And then, too, you can order the piece to go with it, the slim cut. And you can put that in there in the space of that. And you can just take your transfer, lay that down, pull your transfer off, put it on there. Make your lamb. I would probably paint it first and then go over it with black or white, whatever you choose to color to make your lamb. Some people make their lamb black and then do a white outline. So I think these are just adorable. I love these little extras that we have on here. The little slim cuts are so nice, and I did buy a couple for my slim cuts. And then we have our tulip garden. The tulip garden is pretty too. And to be truthful, Brenda, I think this would be really cute with your butterflies on your pillow. I think it would be great. And right up here in the corner, there's a bee. And so the bee is adorable. And boy, that would make the cutest little pillow. All right. So speaking of pillows, here is the transfer for those carrots, and they are so cute. I can hardly wait to make these. Yeah, yeah, these are cute too. So I wanted to share that so that you could see that we actually had a transfer for those. And of course, those are called, patterned carrots. All right. And then this right here is the rustic shiplap pattern. So you could put this on, put it on first, one of your boards if your board was plain and you wanted to add, a little texture, a little something to the back of your board, not just a plain white board. You can use that and layer. And that is called rustic shiplap pattern. Okay. So, and then look at this. Oh my goodness. We're talking some pillow stuff here too. I think they were thinking about you, Brenda, when they made these, because this one right here is Be Sweet. Look at this one up here with the flower up here in that corner. Isn't that just the cutest? And the little bees right over there. And then there's a flower over here with a bee in that one. And look at the bee. That is so cute. These are adorable. I just love the fact that they made it so that you can just take one of each and add those to whatever you're doing. So this is called Be Sweet. And you know what? This is an F size. And so that's not a B size anymore. And then look over here. We are going to move on to some Easter, of course. And it says, I'm a little extra. And this is adorable for a t-shirt. I can just see this. This is so fun. These are so fun. And t-shirts are just a blast. You can just use that with your ink. And we have our new color. Yeah. So a little extra. That's an F size. And then we have, who might have some of these? Nobody I know. Forever Love. So it's forever. So isn't that cute? I like that so much. I really like that. So that's an F size also. And we do have the stand-up boards that will, stand up and fit that perfectly. I don't think I have one right here. I wasn't too prepared, was I, you guys? I'm sorry. Anyway, we have the boards to fit these. So here we have, and this one's Forgiven. I cross, 1 cross plus 3 nails, Forgiven. Sorry, I was trying to read that upside down. And so this is also an F series, and this is really nice. And you could decorate this up nicely. And I have some great ideas for these. My little brain has been working, even though I was not feeling very well. I'm feeling much better and feeling like I'm looking out the window right now, and it is sunny. It is sunny. I'm so happy. I'm just thrilled. Here's some little birdies. And of course, now I think about you again, Brenda. More than just your pillows, but I think about you. I love these little birdies, and these are so darn cute. And their little nest, and then you can just take the little bird that's looking the opposite direction. How fun is that? And it says the grass is greener, and this too is an F size. And then we're going to move down. I think the others are all B's. This is a background that you could take your floral pattern and just use this again for a background. You just transfer that. I know the birds are so cute. And the birds will look so cute with this too. This is just really cute. This little background here would be just adorable. Yeah. Anyway, so did I tell you what that was called? Dainty Florals pattern. I'm sorry about that. I got so excited. These are the dainty little flowers on there. So if you're looking for that, it's called the Dainty Floral Patterns. So in case, in case you're looking for those. And then we have our Wine Time. This is aged. You have not. How nice is that? Wine Time. So that's what that's called. And of course it's cut down the middle, so you could put it on our wine bags, one on one side and one on the other. And so, yeah, Wine Time. So that's cute. And I have some bags in my stash. And then here's another one. Here's a wine voucher, date night, drink me, we're going to need this, great minds drink alike, thankful you're hosting, and clink, okay? And so this is great minds drink alike, and this is really, really cute. And if I had a bar, I would have this all made and set up. Yeah, I know it. I love that wine time. It's really adorable. This one's really cute too, though. Look at it is really cute. You get a voucher to drink your wine. Last I knew, I just grabbed the bottle and had a good old time. So yeah, great minds drink alike. That's what this one's called. I like that. I like the words on that. Okay, and then we have this is cute. I like the rubber boots and the garden. That kind of reminds me of the cowboy boots and the garden. You don't really. I don't drink either. I am too loud and obnoxious, and people think I drink and I don't. So, but that's okay. I don't mind. I had enough in my younger days for all of us. That's for sure. Anyway, I think these rubber boots are adorable. I could see some cute little words on the boots too, and I could see some little adornments there, but I think it's really cute, and it'd be really cute in your mud room, you know, hanging in there. I like it. So this one's called Rainy Daisies, and bee size transfer. These are all bees, you guys. There's plenty to choose from. This is Peace Be Still, planted with a purpose. It is well with my soul, and home sweet home. So these are beautiful, nice words it is well with my soul is what this one's called. And the thing that's nice about this is these you can take and use on another project that you have. You can fill this middle in with whatever you like. If you wanted to leave off the edge and just do the inside and make a wreath, you could do that. There are so many possibilities here. I can just see this being really cool and well with my soul. So, and of course the bow. Who doesn't love a bow? Yes, the boot one is so cute. Yeah. Man, maybe we could put wine on the boot. So, just kidding. And here's our little baby chicks. Look at these little baby chicks, you guys. These are really, really cute. And of course, a background. This is called the chicks pattern. So you put this down first. Make sure that you dry your chalk before you move on to your next project. And then you wax it just a little bit lightly. And then you can add one of your other ideas over here. I know, right? Anyway, sure. I know. Anyway, so you can add, there's so many things over here that you could add. You could even add your bunny with a carrot or, you know, who knows what you want to put next to your chicks, but I think it's pretty darn cute. So you could make stuffies with them too. Those will be really cute stuffies. And look at here, we have bunnies and blooms pattern. Again, bee size. These are bee size, so they give you a good amount. So you could make stuffies out of these too. And they're very, very cute. So we really have a lot to choose from here to keep you definitely busy and then make you kind of go, I don't know what to order. I just don't know. When I do classes, it's so fun to watch everybody try to choose what they like to do. Because then they pick one up and go, no, I got to do the other one. Anyway, so the greatest gift of Easter is hope. Oh, look at that bunny. Oh my gosh, he's adorable. He is so cute. Yeah, the greatest gift. And look at how cute he is. These guys are killing it with the bunnies, I'm telling you. They're adorable. And he would just be cute all by himself. He is so cute. So think about that. Yeah, the greatest gift. So seriously, if you're looking, I don't know how you're going to make up your mind because I couldn't. And then did some bunny say Easter? My favorite kind of hunt, happy Easter, or some of the things that are said here. So here's another pillow. This could definitely be the cutest. with all these different little things on there that you can just take individual. Look at jelly beans and your basket and then your bunny and all these. Oh, look at it. They're just so cute. So yeah, happy Easter elements. So you have a lot of things that you can check out there. And then we have, oh my goodness, I did not even realize that this one was in here. This is Woodland Wonder. I had no idea. These are so, there's a, I don't know what that is. I don't think it's a skunk. Maybe it is. I don't know. Is that a skunk there? I'm not sure. That looks like a skunk. And then a bear, and then a squirrel, a duck, a bunny, a fox, a frog, and some flowers. I don't think that's a skunk. Is that a anteater maybe? I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, Woodland Wonder. This is really, really cute too. And this could be put in so many different places with these little animals everywhere. You could do, oh now I have some ideas that I think these are going to be really fun. And you do know that with our resin, you can take your stencil or your transfer, and when your resin is done, you can transfer this on, and it turns out really good. So yeah, this is Woodland Wonder. Okay. All right. And then we have this one, and this one is definitely retro prints. This is definitely made to go different ways on your backgrounds. Maybe you do cards, maybe you just need a background to put something on. You can attach it up and use it again over on the other side if you're doing full page. But these are really, really fun when you're doing some backgrounds, okay? So they're kind of a little bit of a retro kind of look for some of our things that we're having in mind. And then we have the flower market. Look at those nice big botanicals. Market blooms, and these are cute, nice, big, beautiful flowers to give something really pretty on the wall or in the, dining room or somewhere where you're wanting to spruce it up for spring and summer. I can see some really beautiful summer colors in here with yellow middles. B-size transfer once again. We're back to our Easter with some Easter eggs here, and these are really cute too. These little Easter eggs could get you a few here and there, and just take those, and depending on how big your pillow is, you could take part of one out right here and just do that one, and you could take part of one over here and do that one on your pillow, and you could just put these anywhere you like. If you just want to take the eggs and use them, you don't have to use the flowers. I just use some of the tape, like painter's tape or that kind of thing, and just take care of that. And let me see here. I am going to share this one with you because I already shared. Here's the dog I was talking about, the dachshund for the punch. Okay, and that comes, you can make the dachshund, and then you can make all the colors with your punch with this. And so this was something fun that you could have if you spent, I don't remember what the amount was, but there was a amount that you could spend, and then you got this, or you could buy the collection and have it together, okay? So this is what came together in the collection with our dachshund. And don't you just love, look at these feet down here. These little feet are absolutely adorable. So if you're into the cozy pup kind of fun, you can really do some fun with that, okay? I'm going to set that right over there so I have that out there so when I'm ready. Okay, and then we have Hello Spring, and of course this is really good for one of your signs that you'd like to hang up or decorate or decor, and of course it's Hello Spring patterns, so you could take and use just about anything that you wanted these for, the lines here, and and this is a C size, okay? So there's that. I'm running out of room here. Oh, it's so fun though. I love it. It's like Christmas. Spring is like Christmas. Okay, and then we have, look at these. These are groovy borders, and these borders are just going to be so fun to use because you can put those all around whatever you're using, fill in. There again, Brenda, look at that. You got everything for your pillows. They are loving on you. This is Groovy Borders, and this is a G. This one's a G size. So this is the long, narrow, G size, okay? So there's that. And then we have this one that's really, really cute, and this one's Hoppy Easter. And this is exactly what it says it is. Hoppy Easter is adorable. You could incorporate this with all these other transfers there and just have a good old time. Figuring out where to put everything, put your carrots, put your eggs, and all your stuff together. Okay, so, I just had to do it up because that sometimes is what I do. But we have sublimation here. And I just want to go over this just a little bit with you and show these to you. But keep in mind, when you do these sublimation, you do want to read the directions perfectly because you cannot use sublimation with anything. It's so funny. I'm sorry. I get on a little hoo-ha and I get all funny. Anyway, go by the exact directions that they tell you to do. Okay? Because if you're putting this on a t-shirt or a pillowcase, gotcha again, Brenda. Anyway, if you're putting this on whatever you're using, you have to have 70% polyester, or these will not show up. They just will not show up to the party, okay? They also have to be heat set at 360 with a Cricut, okay? And you cannot move the press when you put it on there, so you need to use a heat tape. I bought some. I haven't opened it up yet. I took my chances, but look at how much I got in a package off of Amazon. So I got this. So you just put this down. You put your tape on it so it will not move. You do not want anything to move under your press. All right. So please, please use the directions. There's some beautiful flowers. Look at these little bunnies with the glasses on. Oh, they're so cute. You guys, these are adorable. These are just the cutest little thing. And then these are your cans. I know you can't see them very well, but they're washed cans. They're the old-fashioned cans with the small. And there's 3 of them there with some flowers inside. And they're beautiful. When you're putting them on, when you do put enough heat and what you're supposed to do, the colors will come out, okay? And here's a bunny. This is a full-face bunny. I don't know if you can see it. I don't think you can see it, but it's a full bunny in there. And this really, yeah, there is a spray, and you can put it on, on regular cotton, and you can also use the spray on, like if you wanted to put this on, I don't know, I had a Lazy Susan, and I wanted to put one of these on the top, so I put the spray on there, because if you don't put the spray on, then it fades out kind of like it's antiqued or something like that, okay? Yes, you do have to let that spray dry fully, though. Do not start sooner or it will not work. Now, these are a little harder to see through, but they say, Silly Rabbit, Easter is for Jesus. So this is really cute. And this one is birds sitting all the way across. And then right over here, underneath this is a flower. I can't remember what, gladiolas, I think. I think there's glads there, and they're very pretty. It's just beautiful. These are just so beautiful. Yeah, absolutely gorgeous. And here's some butterflies and some flowers. There's other flowers underneath, but these are just beautiful, and they can be put as we laugh. I'm really giving Brenda a hard time, but she just does such beautiful pillows. They're gorgeous. Anyway, she's such a good crafter. And thank you for joining me, Brenda. I absolutely loved it. And here's a big one, if you would like to have a big one. And down in the bottom is another flower. So there's flowers in the top. You know, just like it would be if you found these out in your garden. And they're just beautiful. Vintage Botanical Heat Transfer. So these are teas. These are, yeah, all of these have teas on them. So when you go to order, that's cool. So this is cool too, because look, that's like a picture frame. These two, there's one smaller one down here underneath the packaging. And you could put something in the middle of that if you wanted to put a picture in there or whatever you would like to. Oh, I'm glad you joined. I love it. I just love this chalk. These people are fabulous. You have a lot you can do with these. These are a little more intimidating, but I think if you just totally follow the rule and take a deep breath and just be patient, you will do great. I've seen beautiful, beautiful things. And look at that bee. Look at that bee in the middle. Isn't that just, I can hardly wait to use this. I can hardly wait. I just love it. These are so fun, you guys. I am so happy to be here. I'm so glad to share this with you. I hope that you enjoyed it. I enjoyed sharing with you. I'm glad to be back on my game. And I thank you for hanging out and being patient with me. Sometimes you think you're going to do better and you don't, but that's the way it goes. So I am looking super forward to getting out my new colors and working with them and showing you just a little bit of what we got. So I'm saying again, thanks for hopping on, Brenda. Thank you for joining me tonight. If you have any questions, be sure to message me. Make sure that you comment if there's anything you want to know, and I will be more than happy to do that. And so until next time, we will see you later. Have a great night.